I'm long-winded. I'm keeping some notes and I'm going to read from that. But the net, the web, just by the implication of the name, it's something to capture and hold. And in this case, it's capture and hold business. So why do so many fish get away? Basically, do you have a hole in your net? So what I hear all the time is the same story. Said I had a web developer make me a website. They helped me design it. They asked me the colors I wanted. It came out great. I pay them every month to get me on the first page of Google. They show me their analytics, and the traffic is up, but I'm not getting any new business. All right? Why? I paid these guys to get me new business, and I'm not getting new business. The answer is no, you didn't. What you paid these guys to do is make you a pretty website and get you on Google. It's just not turning into business, but that's exactly what they did. Problem is we don't pay our bills with traffic, we pay our bills with cash. It has to convert. So what went wrong? Well, let's find out. I have a question for everybody. Has anyone ever taken a road trip in a car? Okay. Gary, do you have a GPS?
I do.
Okay, what's the first thing you put in your GPS?
The address.
Okay, you put the destination in, didn't you?
Yes.
All right, exactly. Right. So the first thing that you put in is when you start any trip, especially business, you put the destination. You begin with the destination in mind. All right. So did your web developer ask you what your goals were? Did he ask you what you wanted to do with the business? Did he ask you, were you going to expand the business, grow it quickly? Were you going to create this website to help you sell it? The answer to what you do is different predicated on what you tell them. So the strategies to get to each destination are different. And the only way to do this is by knowing the end goal is to be able to reverse engineer how to get there. All right. So did your web developer ask you about your target market? Who are you speaking to? And I get, and sorry soon, but I get this answer a lot. I get the question, or the answer when I ask, who's your target market? They say it's all women. So let's figure this out. 2016, 324 million people in the United States. Let's cut that in half, 162 million. You got $1 a person. What's your marketing budget? 162 million? So the answer is incorrect. We really need to be able to refine that answer and find out who is your sweet spot, who is your target market. And if you don't know who your target market is, then you know what to tell them. How are you going to get them to part with their cash? So your web developer doesn't even know what to do. They don't know how to reach the traffic that they're driving. They don't even know what traffic to drive. It absolutely sounds like the recipe for success, doesn't it? So a website, let's start there. A website is a marketing tool. It's a marketing and business development tool. It's part of a focused plan. It's a way to represent your company and your services. And most web developers don't even know what questions to ask to find out about your business. All right. Let's talk a little bit about SEO, search engine optimization. I passed around a little chart of what some of the guidelines of proper SEO. Does everyone know what SEO is? Okay, it's ranking naturally on the search, and it's very, very difficult to get. And how often do you hear, I can get your site to rank in Google, first page, 30 days? Well, if they don't know who you're speaking to, if they don't know your target market, then what traffic are they driving? Who are they driving to your site? So in that periodic table, the hard truth is, there's over 200 ranking factors. And Google's secret sauce, no one knows Google's secret sauce. Anybody who tells you that they know, they're lying to you. Yeah, that's a fact. The hard facts are SEO and true SEO are complex. It takes a lot of time, it takes strategy. All right? So you combine that it takes time, when you're talking to people who don't know your market, and they don't know who they're driving to your site, and they spend months SEOing the site, and what they've basically done is they've basically taken your hard-earned cash. That's it. They've enriched themselves because they think their job is to drive traffic. No. What you need is someone to drive cash, not traffic. We don't pay our bills on traffic. So let's say that the SEO people are smart enough to know exactly what keywords and what type of customers to attract. You know, what are you going to say? Did they ask you what's your message? You know, if you don't know who you're speaking to, how do you know what's going to attract them? What are you going to tell them? Because the answer is different to the different people you're attracting to your site. Did they ever bother to ask you who? What are you going to say to them? What are the hooks within your own business? I've been doing this 26 years, and I can tell you that 90 to 95% of my clients, when they first started, did not know who their target market was. They didn't know the hooks of their own products. So if you don't know, how are you supposed to tell somebody who's supposed to be advising you in a business tool what they need to know to drive more business to you? So, you know, it's like you spend a lot of money. You finally get your chance to meet someone, a potential client, big client, who walks in the door not knowing what to say. Right? What do you want out of the meeting? We get that. We finally get that chance, and we don't know what to tell those people. But that's exactly what we're doing when we're driving people to the website. We're driving who knows who and telling them who knows what. We would never do it. No good entrepreneur would do that. Don't do it to your website, your web presence. So, ask yourself again. Did you pay a business professional who understands my business to help me grow a business? Or did I put my business in the hands of a graphic designer, a web developer from India, or an SEO guy from the Philippines who don't even know the basic questions to ask to be of service to you? So that's really just a little small glimpse of what did I do that's different as a business consultant. And really, have you fixed the hole in your net? That's what I do. I go in there and help you fix the hole in your net and